Hello, my name is Jahg, and welcome to another exciting installment of Jahg Plays Minecraft. And at the end of the previous episode, we were out in the sticks, doing stick-related things, really. Finding useful things, including an ender pearl. And now, the fun thing here, well, apart from this guy, hello, you're quite fun. What have you got? Oh, wow. Now, is that this texture? No, this texture pack just enhances the pixels of the existing images. So is this what they look like? Why can't I do this? I haven't bought this. Why is this already locked out? I wonder. Maybe because I have to trade something else? Magenta dye. Why does it look like that now? That's an interesting thing. And what a weird... Oh, wow! All of the dyes look weird. Interesting. And why would I want them, I guess is a question. Well, no thank you, sir. No thank you. Indeed. You may take your unibrow and go. Now, last time we got this ender pearl, I believe that was last time. And now I have the... Oh, I have an ender pearl and I have some blaze powder. Does that show me any new recipes? No. I must pay attention to the this business up here in the top corner. Because maybe there are new recipes that I'm unaware of, and I don't see them well enough in that that location up there. Indeed. Right, so one of these with one of these gives me an Eye of Ender. Indeed. Now, excuse me, I had a little sniff there. We're not going out in search of the end portal today. Oh no, that would be very silly, I think, in my current condition, and also somewhat fruitless, I guess. Not fruitless from the perspective of finding the new structure, or the structure, but that's what I wanted, but fruitless from the point of view of going to the end, because this being not the primary world, this won't connect us to the end, so I'll have to do some finagling. Indeed, who knows whether all of my beautification project in the end is still there. Oh, I thought this was like stripes from lawn mowing. No, it's just the light showing through there. All right, sleeping. Now, good morning, hello, and good morning again. Specifically, I want to... So I've just made an ender chest. Now, the reason I needed this ender chest is because I do have a silk touch pickaxe, so I can use it to pick up and put down things, but also, much more fundamentally, if I just pop it here... Wow! I like that texture. That's very good. Fundamentally, it gives us access to all the gubbins in here, including all of my other stuff that I had in the overworld. So here is my super suit, for instance, and my fishing rod of delight, and various emeralds and diamonds and such and so forth that I probably don't need right now, but that's fine. We've got that now. Now that we have access to this, oh, look at this. We also have access to, not that it's too much use here, but we have access to another ender pearl. And in fact, did I not see a blaze rod in there? Yes, absolutely. So that's useful. That's super good. So I could make more should I have need. I am making one more, and that need is to carry it around, basically, because I like to... I think I want... Oh, wow. I just double-clicked this, and it gave it me all, or something. It refilled my hand with a full stack. What if I do it here? No, it took... Yes, it took some of those and the rest of these. I don't understand that mechanic. That's very strange. I've never understood a mechanic, and I never will. No. That specific mechanic I don't understand as to double-clicking there and why that did what it did. Right. Having an ender chest is so much better than not having an ender chest, but only, mind you, if it isn't filled with absolute pap. Now, you might think, but Jahg, this is filled with absolute pap, and you would be absolutely right. I guess these days what I really need... What I really need these days is shulker boxes, which have an inventory and you can carry them around without silk touch. I think you can pick that up. Oh, that is what I really want, isn't it? Oh well, I've got this now. I'm thinking of... Oh, what's this? I guess that's in the overworld, isn't it? Or the mystical lands in the 1.7? I don't know. So that's not going to go anywhere for us. Fireworks. Oh, I see fireworks and the elytra because flying. Right, I have access to that now. Now, this is interesting because I have forgotten how exactly that works. You hear those chickens flopping out so many eggs out here. I think this might be time for a harvest, but do I need to harvest? Wow, look at all of them. Look at all them, or indeed, look at them all. I don't know. Well, I guess nothing says I shouldn't harvest a couple of extras. Come on now. Are they larger in this texture pack, or am I just closer to them? I don't know. That's possible as well, I suppose. Right, this episode is going to be a little bit, well, a little bit random. So forgive me if I don't do things and I should be doing them. Probably it's because I've forgotten that I should be doing them. Why was that one having smoke particles when it wasn't actually defunct? I don't know. For instance, that just happened to him. I murdered this one and that one took the particles for some reason. Oh! Maybe it has an effect? I don't know whether there's a distance effect of some sort there. Right, don't come in here, please. Right, so I'm going to get rid of all these. Oh, wow, look at all the eggs. Now, remind me, did I have a room in here for eggs? A room for eggs? No. A drawer for eggs, I guess, is what I'm looking for. Or a barrel. I did. I absolutely did. Oh, well done me. I am sometimes quite good at what I'm doing. What else did I find that I had in me? I have feathers. Where do feathers go? Do I have a place for feathers? Probably not. All right, fine. In which case, we will not worry overly much about finding a permanent home for feathers. They can just go in this box for now. Very good. All right. Now, okay, so various other bits and pieces I want to do. I want to go and take a look at the copper that is on the roof and see whether anything has happened to it. Did anything happen to you? Copper helmet. Not yet, it would seem. That said, there is not much that might be said about that because it might just not have happened yet because this area is not loaded all the time. Meanwhile, I guess I should go and do a couple more things. Now, if we're going to do things with copper, I'm going to need to do bees at some point as well. Now, I know I made the... Did I make any? I don't think I made any of the copper accoutrements. Well, I'm making them now. I made the armour, but not the copper tools and such. Forgive me, I sound sniffy. But that is because I am sniffy, indeed. Yes, right, so there is the set of copper tools. Now, if I just do a quick search for copper blah blah, we've done the armour. I've made all 5 of the tools there. The chains, waxed gubbins. That's why I need bees, you see. Cut copper. Oh, wow. Right. That's how you make that. Copper ingots. Very good. And, of course, we can make them from blocks or from nuggets. That's why it's showing me this stack here. I understand that now, which is perhaps for the best. What is this? A waxed copper lantern. And just a copper lantern. Interesting. Copper doors. That's the other thing I wanted to make. I wanted to see if I could. So give me some of those. Oh, no, not to see if I could. I know I can make a copper door. But my question is, can I open it without redstone? And the answer, wow, I like that, is yes. Oh, wow. Now, is that just opening for me because of some plugin on here? Or is that normal? I don't know. I like this. And you got 3 of them. I know that's what you normally get from planks and so on. But I don't think I expected that with regard to the copper. Because after all, it's metallic, isn't it? Interesting. I like this. It fits very well with the theme. Well as the the orange of this fits with the theme, I suppose. And I like this heavy door. It sounds much more like it should make that sound, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Right, now, building bits. This is a building bit. I've got some copper blocks in me. I've got these because I wanted to make them. Now, I wanted to make them because I want to do basically a little display of them. Now, I know you can't put tools and such in the hands of these guys. I guess they don't have hands, but I want to do a little display, possibly behind them. Maybe this isn't a glassed-in area. It's just a wall, and then I could put some armor frames, some item frames above it. But basically, I want to display all of the items that go with a particular armor set. So I'll do the same with gold and iron and so on and so forth as well. But that's what I want to do, and we will work out the details of how to display them later on. Now, the other thing I want to do is I want to see this being weathered, basically. So go on, go and do it, please. And whilst that's doing, I will put this here and put these tools in here. Now, I am going to put them in relatively crazy order. I guess that's the order I have them. So how crazy? Okay, we're going to come back to these things and see how they've weathered over time. See whether these weather before this weather's here. Indeed, that's what we're going to do. Now, bees is the next thing. I know I'm all over the place. In order to get bees, what do I have to do? I've got silk touch on a thing, so I can collect a beehive, I guess. I've got these extra. Can I make shears? I don't think I could. It would have said copper shears, right? If I could do that. You can't do that, jahg. Okay, fine. It's interesting that they've chosen in the game generically to, in the vanilla game, I mean, to make all of the nuggets both different shapes but also different orientation. I don't understand. Can I make emerald nuggets now? Is that a thing? Let's find out. No, it isn't. Fine. What about diamond nuggets? Probably not. But lapis nuggets? I don't know what I'd use them for. Oh, wow! No, because that makes the dye. Well, I'd have to find some new way of making the dye if they added nuckus labits, is what I said there. And I'm going to stick with it. Right, so if I want bees, I need a silk touch something. I've got a pickaxe. I want a... what do you call that? The campfire. How do I make a campfire? I don't know. Oh, whoopsie. It's a bit of coal or, I guess, charcoal in there. Fine, I'll take it. Is there... I guess maybe it isn't charcoal as well. Or do I not know charcoal as a recipe yet? All right, I'm going to do some of that just to have that going. Okay, I've got a campfire. I can pick up a beehive with this so I can bring it to us if I find one. But then I guess it's a question of beehives. Have I actually seen any? And the answer is I don't know. I guess I could plant a bunch of trees. It's a very low chance, right, of getting a beehive attached to a tree. I don't know. Let's find out in the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, hello and good morning. Now, before I head off, has the weathering already taken shape? The oxidizing, I guess? Difficult to say directly. Oh, can you tell from the F3 screen? Is that a thing one can do? Well, not necessarily. They've completely hidden the information. How do I find more gubbins here? Profiler, debug charts. I don't know. Where would I normally find the stuff that's normally over there on the right-hand side? Which of these... whoopsie, I've pressed F4. What does that do? Hopefully nothing. Which of these options here pertains to that? I don't know. For help, press F3 and Q. What happens if I do that? F3 and Q. Oh, wow. Okay. Start or stop profiling. Interesting. Dynamic textures. Come back to me. Thank you. Client info. Pause without pause, if pausing is possible. What? Pause without pause menu, if pausing is possible. I don't know what that even means. Open game mode switcher. Interesting. Okay. I don't think I'm going to find the information I seek in there. Let's just get rid of F3. Right. Now, we are going in search of a beehive. Now, if I find one in the wild, so be it. I would very much like to go a different way. Now, I think I've... Right, obviously I've been this way. But how far have I been this way? We've been this way a little bit, but have we been very far off that way? We were out this way previously. Oh, I fell down. I didn't even jump. I was going to try and... I don't have enough food. I was going to try and jump, but I, for some reason, was unable there. I think I've got a bunch of... Where is the door here? There we go. I think I've got a bunch of potatoes already cooked. Love that door. I'm very pleased with the discovery. I've discovered it, people. It's all me. I don't have any other potatoes cooked. Take the bread then. All right, fine. I will. I'm guessing that for me, bread will do just as much good as potatoes, hopefully. Indeed. Right. What else don't I have? I have a bed. We are able to travel, basically. I have shears in case such things are needed. Okay, I think we're fine. Right. We're going to go whatever direction this is. That's north. I've been north when I did my trek. Okay, we are going to go a different way. We're going to go northeast, and we will see what that gets us. Hello? Hi. You make a glorious sound. Was that sound different from the normal? What do you call... Oh, gosh, these guys are here again. Do you think I could deal with these guys? Oh, gosh. Please don't kill me. Oh, yes, I can. And I've discovered the way, and that is not the way. The way is with the bow and arrow. Right. So, they are not moving, so that's good. I always get on better with evil targets that are not moving. So, oh wow, I had not, however, intended to hit that guy. There could be others behind me. I don't know. I've dealt with 3 so far. So is 5 the normal? Is there even a normal? Maybe it's a random number between 3 and however many. Oh no, he didn't die. Oh, he's coming for me now. Please go. Thank you. Very good. All right, I dealt with that. That was significantly... Oh, wow, I could have fallen down there. And indeed there. Wow, there are so many holes here. And if they spawned, I guess anyone could? No, because that would be... what am I trying to say? They can spawn in the light, is what I'm trying to say. Very good. Now, we are going to go this way, but more... even further than we've been before. So obviously we saw... Obviously, I think is what I said. Obviously, we saw this village before. And this guy, hello, hi. And indeed, we commented on how this was not a problem anymore. And yet, here is the problem. I don't know. Something's happened. My understanding has well, it's left me, and I've become ununderstanding. Ununderstanding. Indeed. Oh, that's a cave. Right, well, we just need to get a couple of torches in it for now. We're not going caving. We're just popping a couple of torches in. Very good. All right. Now, let's do one more right there. That is good for me. All right. We will come back and deal with that at some future point. And we will, actually. People often berate YouTubers. Don't berate me. For not doing all the things they say they'll do, basically. There's a lot to remember, but when you're recording videos, I find it quite difficult to remember everything I've said I'll do, and so I have a pad of paper I keep my thoughts upon, and I find that super useful. But I also find that, generally speaking, it is totally reasonable for me to pop a couple of torches in a cave and kind of stumble upon that cave again at some point and just carry on where I left off with it, so long as I'm not in desperate need of the resources it has within it, which at this moment I'm not in desperate need of those resources. I need a beehive, but other than that, cherry type trees, they have a better chance of having beehives, I believe. Is that true? I don't know. That might be in real life. I don't know. So that's what I'm hoping to find on my journey, by the way. So yes, the fact I put a few torches in that cave, I will at some point come back to it, and it will be a safer cave because of those few torches. I think is where I'm heading with that information. I don't know. Just trying to fill the void between me jumping up this crazy mountain and finding the next thing that's going to kill us. No, nothing's going to kill us. Oh, there's a vine there. That's quite helpful, actually, in getting up there. Wow, this... why did I choose to come up a mountain? I don't know, because I haven't, I suppose. Maybe I have. We need to remember which way we're going. Well, do we? I think I've got my compass on me, so that shouldn't be a worry. Do I? Let's see, I do. It's in the bag, just as it should be. Hello! We've got orange pigs here. Hi. They look amazing. Of course they do. Okay. I was going to say I fell in, and then I thought I'm not falling in, so I don't need to say that. And then I just walked forward. I know, I'm stupid. Right, so there are more sheep over there. They are not going to give us a beehive. Now, beehives, question. They attach to any type of tree in this? Oh, look at this with its mushroom on it. Looks adorable. There's cocoa beans. I have cocoa beans. I don't need cocoa beans. But here's another instance of a sideways log, and that's a jungle log. And I don't think I've seen those on their side before. So that's interesting. So birch trees. What's this? Why is this a thing that's happened? I guess there might have been a fallen over log there, but the mountain overwrote that in some way, or that directive. I don't know. Birch logs, I know, are capable of having beehives attached to them when you grow them. Ditto cherry trees, I think. I'm aware of that, but is it also normal oak trees that have that possibility? I don't know that. That's an interesting consideration. What am I doing here? Did I just throw something? No, I've moved things around in my hotbar here. What am I trying to do here, please? Oh my gosh, I don't honestly know. Right, I don't need the boat in me. I just want to snaffle a couple of these whilst I'm here. And we are looking at the trees and not finding what we seek, which is interesting. Okay, well, we're going to go onwards. I know that sheep ate again. But for now, we'll just go with what I've got there. Jungle trees, I have never seen a beehive on a jungle tree, and therefore I am going to assume for now that that is not a thing. Lots of brown sheep. Is that a feature of the jungle part of this? I guess it's a sparse jungle, isn't it? Because it's sort of the jungle trees are few and far between. Is that what indicates a sparse jungle? I guess the word sparse is kind of covered by that description. All right, I don't see any down there. There's more jungly gubbins, but I want to get up there again, I think. All right, let's try that. After all, it will give us access to more of the birch trees, and I think that's what I'm seeking. Bees. Why have I staked my hopes on this? I don't know. If this were a game of Minecraft bingo, staking your hopes on a specific mob. Did I just hear bees then? I don't think so. Okay, it might have been just me walking over these. Oh, why can't I get up here? Oh, I see. Fine. Walking over the fallen leaves maybe has done that. Yes, and again, Minecraft bingo, staking your hopes on one particular mob or finding it is very foolish. But here we can be foolish anyway. No, we can stake our hopes on it and hope for the best. More of these fallen down trees. Gosh, okay, I'm coming up a cropper here. That's coming up with nothing, which is a problem. All right, well, let's just head onwards for a bit and see if I can't find them. All right, this looks like the type of place that should have bees, and indeed does. Well, all assuming there are any in there. How would I know? I don't know that I would know. All right. Let's get the campfire in. And bonk, there it is. Very good. Now, do I see any bees? No. But this is Silk Touch, right? So if I were to grab this... Oh, yes. I get move a bee with 3 bees inside. Okay, amazing, amazing. Now, I'm very far from home, aren't I, guys? Yes. Do I get this back with Silk Touch, even if it's not an axe? I don't know. Yes, I do. Very good. All right, now, unfortunately, I don't really know where I am, but I do know that I thought I was heading to the north. Where is it? North. And there's another bee. Hello. Do you think I could get a second one of these? Hi. Where do we think he is from? This hive over here, perhaps? Possibly. All right, I guess I only need one beehive's worth of whatever. I guess so. I don't know how I would know. There are no bees in that one, and there's 3 bees in this one. Oh, okay. So I should put it back and wait for the bees to go home. Okay, fine. Bonk, if you wish, and not if you don't. All right, give me this back. Thank you very much. So I see. So you can't tell There's no visual indication from the outside that there are bees at home, which is interesting. Is that... Do I see cobble in there? No, I think I just see stone. No, andesite or whatever. Hello, you wanted to go home? Do they see these leaves as a pollination block or whatever? Where's he going? There are no flowers around here. That's interesting. Right, so that's the other beehive. Let's see if we can find a second one. Now, if you remember the reason we're doing this, now the reason I'm reminding us is because I myself am low on food. It's because it is a day later. I am slightly less sniffy today, and therefore, hopefully, clarity of mind is upon me. Well, I don't know about that, but certainly the possibility exists that I might be clearer. Give me some of this. I always like to have some extra dirt on me. I've used the dirt I had on me as extra beds. Well, not as extra beds. You can't sleep in dirt. As beds on sticks type scenario. Yes. More of these little bushettes. Bushettes? They're bushes, James. They're not small bushes. I guess they are small bushes. Are they big bushes? I don't know. Did I try bone mealing one of those bushes? I don't know if I did. Now, I also don't know which flowers I do or don't have. So I may have to return, well, not necessarily to this place, but to others very much like it that have flowers within them. Because I am, after all, trying to collect all of the flowers. Now, I'm going to go this way a little bit more to see, look at more of these trees to see if I can find another beehive. Just a quick peek in here. Hello. Oh, wow. That is a ravine. I guess that was obvious. I didn't need to peek in it to see it. There's another bee, but from where do you hail is the question I have. Would you like to nip home and show us where you live? So I've passed on this journey. So I've chopped out a bit of the journey. On this journey, I have covered so much ground. So much. Where am I now? Can I F3 and see that? Yes. I am at minus 1300. No, I'm at 1300 by minus 1300, which is crazy, considering I started at 00, basically. And it's only crazy because of the crazy amount of traveling I've had to do that circumvents various things. So, for instance, there was a bunch of jungle. Oh, let's turn this off, shall we? We don't need that now. A bunch of jungle and so on in the way, and huge amounts of bamboo type scenario to navigate, which was unfortunate. Now, I'm back here again. I know. This is the one that we attempted and had 0 bees in it. Now, do you think that bee wants to go home at some point? Now, I guess they will return home at night time. How much earlier than exact night do they choose to go home? Wow, that was a way of saying that. I like the texture of this in the 64 by 64. It's very pleasing. Let's go and find another one. So there's nothing there. We got one from, I can't quite remember where I was. Is this a different ravine? Yes. I guess it's not a ravine. It's one of those sort of undercuttings of the land, which is interesting. I also don't see any sheep here, which is another interesting thing, because this type of forest, you would expect it to be teeming with sheep. Is that a thing one can be teeming with? I don't know. But it isn't teeming with sheep. It's got 0 sheep in it. I did pass a bunch of brown sheep and so on before, of which I have this wool remaining, which is not very much, actually. I do need another bed. And, of course, we only have 2 of this grey wool, and you can't make beds out of mix and match wools these days, is what I wanted to say. What is this? Oh, it's horses. A bunch of horses. They're not bees. Even I know that. Well, maybe one beehive, since it has 3 bees in it, is going to be good enough for us. We can make nests and such, I believe, in this. That's not just a modded thing. Wow, now we're getting into plainsy type scenario, aren't we? And sheep scenarios. Everything's a scenario if you try hard enough to believe it. I don't know. Give me this, give me that. Thank you. Wow, you can't jump through the sheep there. Or at least I couldn't. Yes, indeed. All right, well, I'm going to have one more pass in the this business. I guess I do need the campfire out, just in case. I do see a bee go inside that crazy beehive and want to harvest it. Where was it? I am going to find it again. I am going to find it again. There's no place like home. Indeed. Right. Wow. That's where I saw the... Yes. Or I thought I saw the putty tat. Indeed. Did he go in? I think I heard him go in. Well, I think I heard him go in. All right. Let's do this one more time. Thank you very much. And come on. Thank you very much. And that's given me 3 bees plus 2 bees. Okay. Well, 2 bees is better than no bees. Now I need to go home again. Now, which way do we think home is? So the shadow is going... Well, did that help me? I don't know. Okay, so sets in the west, right? So that's the west. I was going northeast. So if I just go west a bunch, is that reasonable? That will take me partially home. Let's just check the numbers. Yes, the X value there is going significantly down. All right, so let's go this way, just in a straight line, because that will allow us to it will allow us to cover a bit more of the unknown land in between here and home, which is glorious. All right, I'm still hoping to bump into a cherry grove or whatever that biome will be called in this. I've never done so in vanilla, and therefore that will be a fun... Oh no, that was... that gave me 3 of that with the Silk Touch. Interesting. That was Silk Touch, is what I wished to say there. However, well, I've got that coal now. Have I? Yes, give me that. Good, good, good. Right, I see the sheep, and I don't need the coal in my hand. I need this, the snippers. Come with me, please, sheepy. Or at least the outer extremities of you. Now, I don't know, is this nighttime enough? I don't think this is nighttime enough for sleeping. And I'm not quite going the way I said I wanted to. So let's continue heading directly west. It's probably, it may be the night times, you know. I just am not familiar with the level of darkness in this new version. Especially with the shaders on, it's difficult to determine quite when nighttime falls. For instance, there was a storm on the way, and I didn't notice. Indeed. B location. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Don't move the bed. All right. Okay, let's take the crafting table, and I have not got enough wool of any one specific colour in order to reduce the number of beds in me. You see, I clicked that and it gave me a brown one because that's, I guess, the only one it... Well, I could have gone for grey. I thought I clicked grey. Right, let's just see that a minute. Grey bed. I thought I clicked grey. Maybe now I can only make a grey bed? Yes. Oh, wow. Where's he? Oh, you. There you are. Oh, dear. Did he just spawn? Did he come out of a cave? Or did he just spawn? I guess I was perhaps a little late in sleeping there, so that's a possibility. Is that another... No, I thought it was another beehive. Many horses. I don't have... you can make saddles. I made a saddle, in fact, but I didn't bring it with me. That would have been useful. Hello. Hi. You are fabulous. I guess I do need more leathery bits to make the item frames that I require. However, you are safe today, horses. You are safe today. Primarily because I can't deal with the screaming. And they do scream. Right, cocoa bean, I've got 1. This, I've got 1. This, I have 2, but I might get more. Okay. I don't really need the leaf litter. I will consider getting rid of that when and if. Well, I heard something. I don't know if it was my own table making a crunching sound or whether it was in-game. Okay, well, yes, there's this jungly business which I passed, and I passed a ton of the jungles. It's interesting. This is not a large biomes world, although the original JPM world was a large biomes world. But this does seem to be... It has characteristics of the large biome worlds, which I think is interesting. All right, so we are basically going to try and head to 0, 0, or at least to 0 in the X to start with. So we're 900 blocks away, in case we find a cherry grove. So let me just do that, and I'll return. Wow, what a truly epic vista that is up there. These tall, tall mountains with the snow-capped tops, I guess, they are amazing. Which, I mean, look at that. It's so... it looks natural, essentially. It's not just cut off at a certain height or other. At a certain height, all of the snow appears. Beyond that, it's well thought out, dripping down the sides of that. That's amazing, and very pleasing. Looks like there's a ravine cutting into it there. How do I get across there is the question I've now got. Do I even need to? Where am I now? I am now at 200 and something. Oh wow, we are almost at the point of turning back home. We've gone all the way from the northeast. We went then west. Oh, I thought this was connected around here so I could go over there. I'm going to have to jump all the way up there. Oh my gosh. Hello. Oh, well, that is full of creepers. Okay, fine. Do I want to get my bow out and deal with the creeper issue? I think I do. Let's see about dealing with this guy. Bonk. I missed. Oh no. He's moving. He's a moving target. Bonk. I got him. And... oh, I didn't get him, though. Well, they're going to see me soon, aren't they? Hello! Don't mind me. I think I saw a third one in here, so be aware of it, Jahg. Or I didn't. There he is. There he is. Very good, very good. I did well there, people. I did well. I backed off. I got my bow out, which is the proper tool. Weapon for this, and I used it appropriately. I also correctly counted. Did you see that? Numbers. Me in numbers. The number of creepers there were. And that was grand. Now, luckily, there are no other creepers. Oh, no. Can I get those things? Yes, I can. I'm a little down on arrows. That's fine. With MCMMO, you get some of your arrows back for shooting things when you've got the archery skill leveled up. So that's why I've done quite well there. Now, how do I get across here reasonably is the problem I now have. Well, I guess, how reasonably do you need to get across there? I don't know. Let's do it unreasonably then. No. Okay, I placed that thinking I'd be able to get up there. That's absolutely not happening. Whereas this... I believe I can navigate this successfully. Yes. Oh, wow. I actually did that. But now I'm stuck. Okay. Good. Well, this should give me a couple of extra bits of dirt, and it's always good to have extra dirt. I think I had skeletons then. What? Might just have been me. I don't know. Gosh. Right. Did we determine previously that if this is... if the snow here is... that special type of snow you can sink into, I can't remember now, powder snow, that you can hold down the sneak button, and I think you don't fall into it. Is that what we found, or did I just postulate that? I don't know. I think we found that. We will, if necessary, well, I guess it's going to be necessary, isn't it? We're just going to sneak across the whole thing and hope. Oh, look at all that. It goes on even further. Oh, wowzers. I guess we are at the height now of the possibility of lots of mountain. Hello. Hi. I guess I do have... oh, don't shoot him. Just shear him. No shooty, just sheary. Very good. There we go. Wow, look at this. Still no... what do you call it? Not spruce. I saw those over there and said the word spruce. Still no cherry, which is interesting. I expected high up... oh, maybe it's... right. I guess the biomes in this are... oh, well, I tried to jump then and I completely failed. Are interspersed such as they would normally be based on heat, I guess, and wetness. So a jungle is a hot biome, but it's also a wet biome, for instance. Because evil could be flooding out of there. Who knows? And maybe the cherry grove is also... what do we think? Would we think sort of savanna-y type biomes, which would mean we should have seen one, or evidence of one, closer to home, because we are, if not anything else, we are basically in a savanna back home. So I would have expected to see that. So I don't know, I guess, is where I'm going with this. Can I get down here safely? Safely is the appropriate question there. Where am I now? I'm minus whatever. Right, so I have to go back home. So that would be... that's the west, is it? I was going west, and therefore I need to go north. I need to go south. That's this way. Oh my gosh. Very good, very good. I survived. Hopefully fall damage is going to be a thing of the past for me. Basically, I have leveled up my acrobatic skill up to this point over the years I've been playing on here, such that hopefully falling down is not going to be too much of a problem for me, because I can get up again. Indeed, no doubt. Let's just place this bed here, do the sleeping. And all right, very good. I think I need to find my way home, basically. So hopefully just going whichever direction it was. Where's the sun? Over there, rises in the east, sets in the west. So this is where I want to go. I was coming this way, I think. Hopefully that's the right answer. I just need to find my way home, and we will probably pick this up next time with a little delve into bees. And that'll be marvellous. So let's just check I'm going the right way. I am. Interesting. That's good news. Am I? Yes, and I'm also heading a little bit this way as well, because I want to keep in line with 00, basically. Okay, good. Was that another beehive? Did I just pass? No, for some reason I missaw that with my eyes. Right, so I'm going to pick up with this next time. So thank you very much for watching. If you are not subscribed, why are you not subscribed? Is there something wrong? Is there a problem? I don't know. And if you liked this video, why not like this video? Goodbye.